People are saying, honey, DDG is messing up his baby boy's hairline. We'll tell you why.
And Ludacris was partying like a rock star with his daughter? Ooh, we'll get into that.
Also, Andre 3000 says it's okay to gas up on that hater fuel.
But first, we gotta give a big happy Labor Day to our dishettes out there. You've been working hard, so... Oh, look at us there. All right, and today marks the unofficial end of summer, you guys.
Who was we, the village people?
but we all got jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the policeman got promoted.
I'm a lawyer.
I work at the bank.
Gary's an officer. Oh, God.
Put the handcuffs on you.
Oh, man.
He got the stick, the beat stick.
Yeah. Today marks the unofficial end of summer, so hopefully you're kicking back and enjoying your time off.
Yeah.
Now,
Let's get this started!
Here.
Well, recently, Safaree poured his heart and soul out on the We in Miami podcast. Now, when asked what was the hardest thing he had to overcome, the Jamaican Dandada admitted it was his separation from Anika. Check it out.
Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat. Like, I was with Nicki, we broke up, so her fans and certain people, they just wanted it to be like, okay, they're not together no more. Him, let him be nothing, let him disintegrate, let him disappear, whatever. But 9, 10 years later, 10, 15 TV shows later, a lot of music out later, doors up later, cribs, like, I'm still here.
Now, Safaree was telling his truth. His ex-wifey, Erica Mena, had something to say about his interview because she jumped into the shade room after they posted the clip and said, I will forever be embarrassed. I gave sis these incredible, beautiful babies. He don't even talk or care about his seeds this much online or in real life. But in Safaree's defense, they didn't ask him about his kids. So should have Erica been that vexed about the response?
I gave sis what?
Yeah, so what does that mean? I was
Is this an
wondering.
abbreviation for something?
I thought that was something that y'all be saying.
We know what she meant.
Oh, she said I gave sis.
Yes!
So she called him a queen?
Yes!
Oh my God.
Yeah, like only the proofreaders got that. You know, like from first
She's
read.
been unhappy with the way he supposedly treats his kids, though. I think he doesn't treat them the way she wants to. I don't even know what happened.
I think sometimes when you're in even a toxic breakup situation, it makes it even hard to reach out for the sake of the kids because you know the energy you're going to have to deal with even on the reach out, you know?
But not I gave sis, though. Y'all not stuck on that?
But these women are, y'all
We're trying
dirty.
to move past it, Tamar.
Between sis and Ed, y'all are really doing some
Out of
things out
control.
Hey, you had kids with sis, so who's the fool? Like,
there. Yeah.
what's Ed?
Erectile dysfunction.
Oh,
Where's the
You
bell?
missed that one, huh?
Where's the bell?
Isabel?
I said, where is
Where's
the bell
the
so I can
bell?
ring it for you?
Oh my gosh, all right. Well, speaking of daddy hate, DDG recently was faced with a lot of backlash for giving his then 6-month-old son, Halo, a lineup.
Oh, no.
There it is right there. He posted a video of the barber getting little Halo right, but fans are not happy about this, saying that he was ruining the baby's hairline, and others claiming he was using his baby for clout. DDG saw the negative comments and clapped back, and here's what he had to say.
Worry about your own baby. Worry about your daddy. Why your daddy couldn't afford to get you a haircut? Let me be a happy dad. Y'all so used to black men being unpresent fathers. So y'all not used to seeing a present father, so y'all got something bad to say. Y'all see, you know what I'm saying, elephant in the room. Y'all see ain't no other race said anything bad. Why do we do this to each other?
Oh, he said that. Look like he should have been putting him a little perm on his hair, you know.
anything but that. He has the haircut of a civil rights leader. And
He looks like George.
He got the peak like Michael
peak.
from Good Times.
Yeah.
He got a little
Bless his
piece.
He's a
soul.
beautiful little
He's
baby.
so
He looks just
cute.
like Hallie.
Yep.
It's not gonna ruin the kid's hair. His hair is gonna grow back.
But he could have made that with just a little baby hair toothbrush and made it straight.
But what's the right age?
I don't know.
I know.
6 months can't
I
be.
don't know.
What's the
but-
right age here, Craig? You got a bunch of
I
boys.
would say, man, at least let it rock for the first year. But however, I'm not there. I don't know what the kid's hair looked like the day he took him to the barbershop, right? So, but at the end of the day, you need to have somebody that truly know what they're doing and just make sure you ain't stunting your kids' heads grow. He will
But why is he giving a line of way down here? His hairline is up here.
Well, he's not. He's edging the edge up part, not the hair.
But you don't age weight.
You can't give a baby
But
baby
then also,
hands.
it's like, here's a dad spending time with his kids. So,
Well,
And this
yeah.
and it's his kid,
It's
like
his
you
kid.
said.
Yeah.
And if that's what he wants to do, and it's not harming the child,
Right. Clearly he
then
loves
no
the
harm,
boy.
no foul. Nobody should have anything to say.
And that baby is delicious.
Oh, ain't he delicious?
And that's a rarity, so yeah.
Well,
that's
enough of all the daddy hate, y'all. Let's show some love to Ludacris for being one of the coolest fathers of the year.
Yes,
Yes, so
Luda.
Luda posted some photos and videos of him partying it up in Las Vegas with his 22-year-old daughter, Karma, with the caption, "As crazy as it sounds, I always dreamt of the day I would party in Vegas with my daughter, but I also had reservations on how old I would feel. Well, that day has finally come. Now, who do you think acted more immature at the club?"
He did.
Yes, and of course it was Luda. It's always fun when your parents can finally become one of your little friends. Yes,
Oh,
fun.
that's so cool.
So do y'all think he gave Karma the whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas?
I think they partied it up like friends.
I think so too.
And then being with Ludacris, who's also Mr. Fast and Furious himself, and
Right.
also on top of being Ludacris, you know, you getting carte blanche treatment everywhere you go, man. She probably had the time of her life.
oh, I can
Absolutely.
only imagine what it's like to go to
He makes sure
Vegas.
of it, y'all. He
Yeah.
makes sure.
She's so pretty too.
Yes, she is.
I like how he said, become one of your little friends. That's so funny. I ain't one of your little friends.
Right.
You know.
Now she's all grown up.
Okay. Wow, time flies. Well, y'all, since today is Labor Day, no better time to give a little motivation about putting in that work. So in an episode of The Shop, Andre 3000 dropped some gems on Sexyy Red about making your haters your motivators. Check this out.
Be understand, like, we really came from nothing, and then we be making a big achievements, like, that's something for us, and then they just be like, you ain't doing
But
nothing, but for
use
us,
it.
it's like,
Fuel.
ain't nobody doing this, so it's
Fuel, use it for fuel, hater fuel, man. It's the best. It's free energy.
I like when they talk about me, I ain't
That's
gonna
free
lie.
energy, because that make me go. That make me go in. I love when somebody doubts you.
Because I'm now finna show you something.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah, use
I'll be
it.
back.
He right.
Gotta use the haters as fuel, y'all.
That's right.
But on another note, we're seeing Sexyy Red and Andre 3 Stacks having a conversation on your 2024 bingo card.
No, it wasn't, but I
Me either.
enjoyed it.
I did too.
That's what I
did
love
too.
so much about that show. They always put people in the same room that you don't expect to be in the same room
Nice.
together. And it makes such for, interesting convo.
I really enjoyed Sexyy Red, y'all.
Really?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
she's like
I
my
kind of
fave.
love her too. Plus, she's part of the Kaleidoscope family.
Okay.
When they had the fight, she had on her red bonnet. Let's just put it.
That's why she won.
Hello. How do you feel about making your haters your motivators?
Oh, well, I don't have haters.
Every time I'm in the street, somebody tell me they can't stand you.
But like the old girls say back in the day, they can't stand me and they can't sit me neither, boo.
Oh my God, that's so old school.
So old school, it went over my head.
They can't stand me and they can't sit me either.
Get it? Up next, honey, had 1, 2.
See, you don't get it.
Up next, had 1 too many drinks, honey. No worries, Leonardo DiCaprio will help you get home. We'll dish on this after the break. Yes.
Is it because
They can't sit me neither. Oh my God.
Can't stand me, can't sit me neither. You never heard that, Tanner?
No, that's
It's
new
so
for me.
corny.
Dish Nation. Dish Nation.
Welcome back. Hey! All right, now Leonardo DiCaprio is apparently a man of the people, right? So check this out. He was recently at a party in the Hamptons when he took time out to help a drunk party guest. Now, source told Page 6, at one point, Leo picked up a very drunk guy and put him by a pole. Now, the guy was literally falling over, and Leo put his hand on the pole so he wouldn't fall and said, stay there. Now, we know he loves college-age women, so do you think that he's probably used to dealing with tipsy people at this point, right?
Yes.
Leo was ready to hold that man's hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it got bad, he was gonna hold his hair.
The consummate wingman.
Wow.
Have you ever been so drunk that you needed like assistance or someone to prop you up like the Peanut Man?
Yes, unfortunately.
Never.
You've never had a wild night like that?
No.
Oh, I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wig ended up on the floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
my.
Yeah.
Of your place, though, right? Like not where you started drinking at, right?
No, not at a place.
Okay,
But
yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
Somebody's home.
Somebody else's home.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've had many of those nights. Real bad. All right, y'all, throwing it back to the 80s. Do you remember the movie Desperately Seeking Susan?
I did.
It helped make Madonna a star.
Yes.
But her co-star, Rosanna Arquette, didn't love the casting right away because her friend, Melanie Griffith, was also up for the part. And Madonna was just known as a pop star at the time. Rosanna said, I was kind of bummed out about it at first, and then I saw the Lucky Star video. She was so enigmatic and gorgeous, and I had to throw myself into being obsessed with Madonna like everyone else in the world was. And now Rosanna loves Madonna so much that she wants to do a sequel with her.
Oh.
Now, okay, so here's the thing. Some people have called Madonna difficult. Are you surprised that she won Rosanna over?
I think, you know, probably that early in your career, you still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You might be a little bit more, you know, amicable and agreeable to certain
work with
things.
people,
Yeah.
Yeah, if this is right after Lucky Star, you're not quite like a virgin yet. You know what I'm saying? You're not quite 90s with your own sex book on the coffee table and stuff. Like, she's still coming up.
I'm sure a lot of us around this here table was called difficult, but we were all won each other over.
I've never been called difficult. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Nicole Kidman obviously stays in great shape, you guys, especially for being 57. But check this out. 24-year-old Joey King played her daughter in the movie A Family Affair, and she said her on-screen mom taught her the most epic, awful butt workout she's ever tried. Y'all take a look.
I'm young and I'm, you know, agile. I thought I could hang, but I couldn't hang. It was it was like all these donkey kicks and the rainbows and the, you know, fire hydrants and like all these other, but you have to keep your leg in the air for like 12 years. Like, it's so hard.
Well, yeah, initially Joey couldn't hang, but she still does the workout, and she thanks Nicole every time she does it.
If a guy would have gave her the same butt workout, like everyone would have looked at that headline way differently.
But I was taught an awful butt
We don't want to
workout,
know.
too.
Joey's less than half Nicole's age, y'all. So y'all surprised that Joey couldn't keep up with Nicole?
I don't know. I'm not surprised. You'd be surprised at the level of fitness that a lot of people have into their 40s, 50s, and even early 60s.
Especially somebody who's been in a certain type of shape their entire career.
That's
like,
true.
you ain't never seen Nicole Kidman looking out of sorts, so you know she know what that cardio about.
Never seen her looking out of sorts, ever.
And that age bracket they lazy. So they're not doing that.
That's, oh my gosh, you know what I hate more than anything? I'm sorry, I'm gonna take it on the curve right here. I hate more than anything when you see someone on Instagram and they're a fitness influencer and they're 23 years old. What you know about fitness in your early 20s?
Your metabolism hasn't even started to slow down yet.
Exactly. You do one push-up and now you're jacked. And so like these young kids don't know what it is.
They don't know what it is.
But that's not right. People learn early. Some people learn early. Some people learn about sex at 12, some learn at 50.
Jesus, that was a lot. That was.
Well, anyway, Tamar, up next, honey, you won't believe, honey, why Chris Rock, honey, hit up Kelly Ripa. We got all that tea, honey, for you right after the break.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tamar.
Dish Nation. Dish Nation.
Welcome back.
Hey!
Well, Chris Rock may have been reckless with Jada Pinkett Smith's name, but he was very careful with his daughter's name. So much of that, when he was choosing what her name would be, he actually asked Kelly Ripa for permission to use the name Lola because that was her daughter's name as well. Now, Kelly said that Chris called and asked her if she would mind if he named his daughter Lola, and naturally, Kelly said she didn't mind at all and responded with, first of all, I don't own the name Lola. I didn't trademark it. And second of all, we can all agree Lola Rock is an amazing name. Do you mind if I change Lola's last name to Rock? So, interesting. So, do you feel like it was necessary for him to reach out and ask, or he should have just did whatever he felt like
He was
doing?
supposed to ask her because they friends, obviously. And it's weird if you name your baby after my baby.
And you don't gotta ask nobody to use no name. They ain't trademarked that name. What Lola Falana? Did they ask her?
Say he should have called Lola
But don't you
Falana,
think
the
if you're
original
close to
Lola.
somebody, or if you at least know somebody, like the proper etiquette is to be like, hey, so I like your baby name, I'm stealing your baby name.
Fair enough. If you were a certain
You know
level
what I'm
of
saying?
close, especially if you're going to name, like, say if somebody named their baby Tamar, and like y'all somewhat tight, and you're like, don't put that
So are
pressure on
they
that baby.
close?
I think they friends.
They gotta be close enough for him to just call her up.
But that was the stupidest thing, though. My thing is, he said he should have called Lola Falana. She was the first Lola that I knew, and didn't call her. And what's his name made the song? Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. And so Call her.
And I'm sure she's not the only Lola.
There's a lot of Lolas out there.
Lolas,
Yeah.
so
L-O-L-A, Lola. Yeah.
Okay, well, okay, guys, it's time for a debate. All right, y'all, there is nothing a good man won't do for the woman he loves.
Come on.
And one man has proved that by giving up the shoes off his feet.
Oh, wow.
So his wife did not have to walk on Bourbon Street in her heels.
Yes.
Yes. Now, that's a good man, Savannah. Check this out.
I'm gonna give her my shoes to walk in.
These shoes are huge.
All I ask is don't crease my shoes, yo.
So would you guys give up your good old comfortable sneakers and walk barefoot on Bourbon Street or anywhere else for your loved one?
Not barefoot, but with my socks on, absolutely.
Me too.
I've done this before when my wife's feet were hurting. Like, girl, take my shoes. Like, who cares?
Yeah,
like,
I would do it.
As long as she's comfortable.
That's a hard thing. My thing is this, honey, a lady should stay a lady. If you're gonna wear these heels, bitch, you need to be cute at all times. Let your feet hurt until you get to your destination.
He means it, too.
Some of them streets is raggedy.
Yeah, why can't women wear appropriate footwear?
See, that's what I'm at. See, Tanner, like, I would do it for, like, you know, if I'm doing it for my lady, like my wife, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I was in a new relationship, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you're not smart enough to make good street footwear choices, you're gonna have to suffer that day, sweetheart.
Well, just make sure you bring a cute pair of her flip-flops, too.
Yeah, that's why I'm okay. I would also rather just carry you and leave my good shoes on than walk around barefooted.
Who gonna carry some damn body that far?
Yeah, but the socks, you can still get chlamydia on your feet through socks.
But I just like ladies to be lazy. When I go to events and a woman walking around with her damn shoes in her hand, and you done messed up the whole look.
That's why I don't wear no heel. I ain't got a heel for you.
Child, you get that look to get that picture, and after you wear them
That's
heels
it.
for a while, honey, it's time
It's
to take
over
them
with.
heels off. You have your cute little flip-flops or your sneakers to put on. Anybody finna be in pain?
All women should wear Skechers.
No.
It's a comfortable shoe.
Up next, honey, Miss Ariana Grande claps back on there. People calling her fake. Hear why? That tea after the break.
Dish Nation. Dish Nation.
And we're back.
Hey!
Ariana Grande recently did an interview on the Pod Crushed podcast, and her voice changed in mid-interview, rather. Check this out.
I mean, that's the only thing I thought. That's how I felt. I was like, what has happened? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I've been writing a lot, and maybe there's some more, but I would like to do a deluxe at some point.
Well,
kind of a
social
weird thing to
media
do.
has been coming for her, y'all, wanting to know why she switched her voice up like that. Well, Ariana finally responded by saying she thinks it's a very normal thing that certain conversations are different tonally, and she changes her intonation to preserve her vocal health. Do we really think she's preserving her vocal health, or does she forgot to stay in character?
She forgot to stay in character, honey.
I think preserving her vocal health and mental health. I think there's a few people in there.
There's layers here.
It all depends on the direction the ponytail is.
Yeah,
I think like as a singer though, and you guys can probably like identify this like as artists. Sometimes like we kind of move around, right? We use different tones when we're talking,
That's
right?
true, but if you're doing an interview, you pretty much kind of stay the same in that interview.
It's like another person clocked in mid-question
Right.
and wanted to
Yeah.
finish the rest of the sentence for her.
And then the other day I had this great sandwich. And then the other day I went to like that's what she did in that clip. You know?
Try to give her something, y'all.
If you was listening to the audio version of the podcast, you'd be like, who this new person?
Where do they come from?
Well, that's all for today, y'all. That's all the time we got today. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
All right.
That's the real Gary.
Peace.
Peace, y'all. Bye.
That's Gary with the beer.
Hey, don't forget to hit us up on social media. We're on all these platforms at Dish Nation. We'll see you there.